All right, there we go. So, hey, thought I would do a bus tour video and get everyone caught up, kind of where I'm at and what's going on. I am not finished with the bus. I will probably be doing trim work for the next few months and get everything squared away. There's a few decisions I need to make, so I'm gonna kind of work with them for a few weeks before I do those. I'll touch on that when I get to that point. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been following along, and I haven't had too many pictures recently because most of the things I've been doing are a little tedious stuff. It's like, oh, here's a picture you saw before, but there's wires back there now. So I'll kind of go through changes I made, and then some of the things in here are set up to be future proof. I got some things coming as I can afford them. And I'll go over what those things are as well. But yeah, kind of here's the status. I'm gonna turn this camera around so it faces the right way. So yeah, entrance here, was able to repurpose my Millennium Falcon rug. That being said, I'm a shoes off guy anyway, so we'll kick those. So yeah, entrance area, guitar won't live here, but it's just out of the way for the tour. So yeah, cockpit, driver's seat. I've got a backup camera. This rear view mirror is completely useless, so I'm probably gonna mount that screen there and the camera out the back, and it'll just look like it'll function like a rear view mirror anyway. Above that, we've got a little storage space in here. The space over here is actually empty behind here, so kind of the plan is to, cut here and down, and there's a big open cavity back there, so I'll have a cool spot to do extra storage when the time comes. Don't try this at home, kids. I've got all the propane secured, but it is not boxed in yet. I do have a seep hole, so, propane's heavier than air, so if it leaks while I'm sitting, it should drop out there. And then I'll eventually have this all sealed and closed with a little latch lid on it so I can change the propane out, but, keep the gas secure. Coming over here to the kitchen counter, you guys saw this get built. There's some temporary things here. I'll kind of go through the changes. Down below, this big door gives you access to the water tank. Right now, this is a 30-gallon tank. The guy that sold me the bus, this and the solar panels came along with it. So I'm using that for now until I can afford until I pick up the 55-gallon tank. That'll actually go in that same spot, and I designed this to be for the 55. So when I do get that, it'll be a hot swap. I'll just take the valves off the front of the tank and swap out for the 55, and then this 30-gallon will go down for the gray water tank, which is a little overkill for gray water, but I've got the tank, I might as well. This piece of plywood is totally temporary. It's just so things don't fall out while I drive. So yeah, some foodstuffs and whatnot down there for now. Then down here, there's the pots and pans, and I just have a little retaining furring strip to keep those from sliding out while I drive. I'm pretty much going to do this for, the next couple of weeks and just see if I like where things are. As I'm parked, I'll be like, oh man, I want all the dishes here and maybe the food somewhere else. So yeah, before I design any permanent drawers and cabinets and doors on anything, I just want to make sure everything's where I want it. So I've got the freedom to do so. It's just gonna be a little looking like that until I do. Top part here, I am quite proud of my electrical install. It looks like a professional did it, and it's super neat and clean, but my plumbing is like a 4-year-old did it, and it leaked everywhere when I got it. That original faucet that was in here has been replaced with one of the few things I just went and bought new. So it's new and leak free. Got a switch for the pump here, which pressurizes the system and also runs it through the hot water heater. So this is hot and cold running water, and then the hot water heater also feeds the shower head, which mounts there when you're going to shower. Back that rest of that shower area, you got some bamboo flooring in here. The toilet hides under this thing, and this comes down and sits closed, so you can sit down and take a shower. It's all waterproof that way. And then back here, we've got a little closet door. So all my hanging clothes and then, towels and stuff for showering will go in there. And then this is on a dimmer too, so if I want to, if I want to shower not crazy bright light like it's nighttime, I can dim it or just shut them off. Bed area here. We've got an emergency exit out that back window. The mattress is squishy. If I need to get out, it's totally doable. I tried it already. You've got access to the closet back there too. So if I've got, I'll probably have, socks and underwear and stuff on the ground floor in there. So I'll be able to grab that from bed if I need. Was thinking about doing a big cork board with pictures up here. Still a few decisions to be made. I stuck some of that extra vinyl up here, but that's not my favorite, so that'll probably change as well. Or maybe put a picture or something there. Back door is cool. When you open those up, you can like look out the window. So I'm parked over on the road next to the beach. I can just lay in bed and watch the ocean. And then down below the bed, there's the garage storage area. So I've got access to that from outside too, so I can slide boxes in. And it's just the right height that you can stack two of those clear boxes up on top of each other, so could fit quite a bit down there actually. Tried to find a good happy medium with the headspace. And then yeah, got a couple of shelves on either side. These are cool. I love how the baskets fit right up here. Not my original idea. I saw someone else doing that. It also fits like the Tupperwares perfectly and it's pretty secure, so things like rice and things that I can't just put in a basket, I've got storage for. Yeah, this side, again, once I get some like storage solutions that are taller, things are just kind of like tucked behind the lip so they don't fall around. But when I'm parked, things kind of sit a little bit differently. Ottoman and bench. It's all a bench. I'm calling this the ottoman because it sticks out a little bit further. But you guys saw pictures when I did this electric. That's where this lives, right up here up front. And then under the bench here, you've got clothes storage. So it's just one of those accordion files you hang in a closet. But it stands up nice vertical. It'll be more full when I get my laundry done. And right now I got some plates and cups and stuff down there where they won't rattle around while I drive. Those may end up going like in the cabinet up there when I finish it. Again, once I start using all this stuff and getting an idea for it, like I'm not always going to have silverware tray be in the sink. So yeah, there's some things to change and consider. For example, the stove here is temporary. Then this, this is a regular AC little dorm style fridge. But I don't want to have to run the inverter all the time. So the plan is once I save up enough for the stove oven combo I want, I'm going to do a cutout of the desk here like I did for the sink. And that little 3-burner stove and oven will sit in this space. I'm going to actually regain a couple inches down below. And then I will pick up one of those DC chest freezers and that will go right in this space under here. Let's see. Oh, one of my favorite parts. Get that out of the way. The dining table slides right out from under the bed. It's an old door I recovered and, sanded in polyurethane and stuck a handle on. It sits right over the bench, so you can put 2 or 3 people around it. And actually, if you throw a little chair or whatever here or back there, you can actually put 4 or 5. So if I ever have 5 friends, I've got a place for them to sit and eat. Once this thing gets about halfway back, it is really stable. The slats of the bed hold it on, so I can actually sit on it like this or stand on it and climb out the roof. So if I want roof access, I can do that. It's really cool. You can actually hop right up and there's a big flat spot right up on top over there. So you can hang out up there and whatever. Thought about building the deck up there, but I don't know if I want to add all the weight. It's flat enough to hang out with as it is. Yeah, that is basically the build tour and some of the changes. We already talked about what's going to go on up here. That's kind of a future project. This is like a weird, odd space that I haven't quite figured out because it's like slopes up this way and the front's further out than the bottom. So we will see. It's not as simple as just putting a piece of wood over it, but it's... we'll see. There will be a picture series one day when I figure it out. And same with this spot over the back door here. I want them exposed for now because I think I'm going to add a dimmer to these lights here. Although I'm going to put some strip lighting or something over here anyway and just put a little switch over here. So those switches I did this little box for here. This is like the conduit that runs power to everywhere. And then I've got some wires run already that go in and over and down. So if I ever add any things over here, like these two switches are actually not in use. I plan on putting some cool lights along the bottom down here, and that's how those will be controlled. So yeah, more things to come and some changes coming. In my dreams, I'll have the little portable washer and dryer in here, so I'm not going to the laundromat all the time, but that's in my immediate future. Um, yeah, pretty excited about it. If you guys have questions about how I did anything or what I used or, links to any of my Amazon purchases for some of the accessories and power stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I will just keep posting pictures as I make changes. They won't come as quickly as they have been because all the major changes are done, but there'll be a few as I figure things out. And I did promise. Here, let me turn this back around. I will re-record that Gregory Alanizikoff video. Now that I have all the stuff in here, the acoustics have changed some, so I'll show that. And then, yeah, I also in the works is a curtain and privacy solution. I've got, for now I'm using the blankets because they actually hold heat really well. When I have the heater running as it is, it's like you don't really need it, but it's nice to have the privacy. So I, the walking sticks up here, I kind of like tuck the blanket in behind here. And then that shower curtain came with two kinds of clips and a bunch of them. So I actually kind of repurposed those. So I've got little spots to clip all of the, like a blanket up here to kind of cover the windshield area as well. And then don't even ask me what I'm doing with this one because I have no idea yet. But again, it's coming. I got the frosted glass, but I didn't want to do it all the way across. So yeah, open to curtain suggestions. I'm probably going to do some insulated stuff anyway. And yeah. As we go, I'll just keep posting stuff. They just won't come as fast as they have been, like I said. But we'll see how it goes as we go. That's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.